So the Virginia governor's race is not the only hot race in the Old Dominion state specifically.
On a separate ticket there, voters will decide on the next lieutenant governor. Republican candidate John Reid is in the race, a career broadcaster and business professional looking to defeat Democratic State Senator Ghazala Hashmi. Here with us now is John Reid. So, sir, welcome. Thanks so much for coming on today. What's the state of the race? It's interesting, by the way, that you're not running with Winsome Earl-Sears. It's a separate vote.
Well, it's a separate vote. There are three different votes, governor, lieutenant governor, and attorney general here. So Virginia voters get the option of who they want to send, which means everybody's got to work really hard. I kind of like that idea. So I'm actually coming to you from the Eastern Shore in Bird's Nest, Virginia, a place, the consultants say, don't waste your time. Well, I disagree. I've spent the last 9 months going all over the state, 100,000 miles to meet as many people as I can, including the people who are normally ignored, especially those folks. And that's why I'm out here today.
Well, in any race, you have an opponent, typically. In this one, you do. Your opponent reportedly refused to debate you after multiple invitations. You did something very, some would call unusual, an AI debate, where you responded to some of Hashmi's publicized policy decisions from a variety of resources. I want to play this for the viewers, and then we'll talk about it. Here it is.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us on this unique occasion for an exchange of ideas between the two candidates running to be the next lieutenant governor of Virginia. First, the Republican candidate, Mr. John Reid. Welcome, Mr. Reid. Next, the Democrat candidate, State Senator Ghazala Hashmi. Senator Hashmi, are you there?
Good to be here. Thanks so much.
Okay. First, let's get to opening statements, starting with Senator Hashmi.
I'm running to be Virginia's next lieutenant governor because voters need someone who has the experience, knowledge, and ability to fight for Virginians.
Okay, you got to explain what I'm watching here. How did this come about, John?
Well, 125 days I waited for her to agree to what used to be standard practice, one debate. Now, I offered 10 debates, but she wouldn't even do a joint appearance on national public radio. And I know what she was doing. She was assuming that her $5 million of George Soros and out-of-state money would allow her to buy a lot of TV ads and buy this seat. Well, I wouldn't let that happen. So I hired a guy to produce a debate. I paid for it out of our campaign funds. I told him we don't want this to look like some Saturday Night Live skit. We don't want to use the dumbest thing she's ever said. Let's be fair to Senator Hashmi. I mean, her positions are pretty extreme as they are. I don't have to make anything up. And then I walked in after a 14-hour day of campaigning, and with no rehearsal, no edits, no retakes, I just responded to the same material that Senator Hashmi's very well-cited statements responded to. And I hope people will check it out. I think they'll feel confident about me. And certainly conservatives will look at her positions and say, what is wrong with this lady? She's way out of the mainstream.